email alerts. I can't remember what other kind of alerts we'd see, but you'd see it. Let's say you'd see a node go down, and you'd immediately hop into like the closest router. You'd start running tests. You'd start running pings. You'd start a ping on your computer. You could start pinging things to trying to figure out where this thing is. You get as close as you could, sort of, with the switches. You try to get into the closest switch. You'd maybe call the customer, and if like you'd figure out like, okay, and then we'd have different software programs for our different wireless things. And so like, because this was Montana and we didn't have, this was like 09, 2010, 2011, a lot of the high-speed internet around here was wireless. And so there was all kinds of different software programs to get into these massive wireless antennas, and we'd have all kinds of different wireless devices to do long haul, backhaul, high speed, backhaul wireless point to point systems. We'd have multi-point customer systems. We'd have all sorts of stuff. Anyways, it was freaking cool. Wait, so what's a SOC? Special? Wait. So a NOC, if a NOC is a network operations center, what is a SOC? I was a pool operator and head lifeguard. I couldn't find any full-time job. Oh man, never. I'm a principal SOC analyst. That's awesome though, Num. Security operations center. Oh, okay. So you knew what the NOC is because of the SOC. Wow. That's a good career path. Everything is the cloud now, though. So what do you mean? So, like, what do you mean everything is the cloud now, though, Num? Like, for me, do they not have network operation centers anymore at, like, internet providers, or what? Or what do you mean by that? Like, because I've been out of the industry now for 15 years, so it's obviously changed massively. But, oh, yeah, no, Num. We had network engineers at these companies. Like, the principal network engineers had to have been making insane amounts of money. Had to have been making really good money.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы захватили передовой пост у базы «Вымпел». Конец связи.
Hey, yo, what's up? I imagine that kind of stuff is very automated. Really? Like building out networks and building out internet networks and maintaining business networks and stuff. That's all automated. You can't, I don't think you can.
Do we have anyone that needs pickup?
I don't think you might be able to do. Some of it's probably been automated, but you can't build out internet networks and internet
I have
infrastructure.
A supply truck coming up
automated.
Towards running past Igla, heading towards Vempel.
Can you pick us up at Venville and then take us to
Interesting. Interesting, Num. Yeah, so
we're
that's
heading
for.
right out to Vempel.
I wonder if that's for more
we have a gun truck, a gun US, and a fucking supply truck
for businesses, not necessarily for internet providers.
Keep that off the radio, soldier.
You're.
We want them at full surprise.
Yeah, it's for businesses. I think that makes sense. I think like businesses used to actually have their own networks, right? PM with the tier 1. Thank you, PM. Thank you so much, PM. Thank you so much, PM. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, I mean, I would assume businesses, businesses where, like, businesses with multiple locations, right? Okay, hold on. I forgot to read your message, PM. Third election cycle since I started following back in 2015. Fight, fight, fight. Thank you, PM. Great message, too. Fantastic message, too. Thank you so much, PM. Fight, fight, fight is right. Let's go. Yeah, I'm assuming, like, businesses in multiple locations, like, they used to have their own networks. I mean, that would even be way before then. Even in like 2010, I think, like, for example, like we had clients, like hospital clients, for example, with multiple locations. I think we, as like a small business and like a wireless internet wireless internet service providers still are primarily for rural areas where you don't have fiber and cable and stuff. So this whole concept of like wireless internet service providers that I'm talking about in these businesses and stuff, they really were a thing for like, and they still are a thing. And there's still like, there's a whole freaking set of like hardware devices and all this stuff, but it's primarily for places that are out in the rural areas where you don't have fiber optics and you don't have, frankly, you don't even have DSL for telephone cables. You don't even have telephone cables. You don't have TV cable. You don't have coax cable. You don't have anything, you know? So it's like, okay, we need wireless internet. And so that's what these companies, there was a bunch of companies in Montana that did wireless internet. But like for those companies, you're still going to have to build out, like you're going to have to physically go build a tower and go climb the tower. And I used to climb towers too. We'd have all these towers, big towers. And I'd go climb these big towers and go up there, and there'd be these big, huge, massive, 5 gigahertz, multi-gigabit per second, like wireless backhauls that could go like, 20 miles or 50 miles or something like that. And I'd go up there and move them around a little bit and radio the guy down below. Is that good? Is that a better connection? Move it this way. Do whatever I was doing with it. Yeah, I know it was super cool, Num. That's why I'm talking about it, Num. That's why I like talking about it and telling you guys about it, because like it was really cool. And so yeah, it's like for businesses nowadays, like I would expect you to not like this to be a very unique, very unusual thing, because again, this is specific for places that need wireless internet service providers. But I'm assuming that you still have knocks at some of your big internet providers. Nice. Finally, somebody just spawned in. I'll just hop in with this guy. What's up, bro? Can I hop in with you, bro? I think it would be sweet to work at like a big internet provider, like Verizon or one of the big cable providers or one of these new fiber providers. Like they still have to have routers. Internet service providers still have to have routers, and a lot of them still have Cisco routers and Juniper routers. And if you know how to, maybe I could be wrong. Like, do they still have network engineers that program routers at the big internet providers when they're building out internet infrastructure or changing internet infrastructure? They still need network engineers to program Cisco routers and Juniper routers, correct?
Yes.
Okay. They haven't been able to automate programming Cisco routers and Juniper routers when you're building out new internet infrastructure. Oh yeah, you still need NOCs at those places for sure. Okay. Right, Num, right. I agree with that, Deflux. Yeah. I agree with that, Deflux. I assume it is much more automated than it was in 2010. I'm assuming that much less staff is needed than 2010. It was so much fun, like working in the NOC, and I'd see like one of the nodes go red, and I'd jump into the router. I'd start a ping going. I'd start a persistent ping, just boom, boom, start pinging it to see when it come up. And I'd see stuff come up and come down on pings, and I'd get on the phone. I'd be, yeah, field engineer number 1. We've got a field engineer 1. We've got a node down at the corner of Gooch Hill Road and 19th. I'm gonna need to send you out there. What's your ETA to Gooch Hill and 19th Operations Center number 1? Oh, I can be there in 15 minutes. All right, well, call me in 15 minutes. 15 minutes later. Yeah, this is field engineer calling into the NOC. I'm here at the corner of Gooch Hill, operations or network center 1 or tower 1 here at Gooch Hill, and I'm looking at that router that you're saying is down, and yeah, they had flipped the breaker in here, and actually our battery died. We've got a backup battery in here. That thing died. I replace that. Backup batteries not replaced. All this all fixed here. I flipped the thing and I'm like, yep, it's back up. I'm logged in right now. I've got internet going out all these ports. You know, whatever it was, you know, whatever the issue was, that'd kind of be like how it went. Yes, they do in the data centers too. Oh, but I bet those data centers. Oh, I can't imagine. I can't imagine what those knocks are like at some of these massive data centers. Why didn't you stay in that field? None, because I love politics. I loved politics. I loved history. I loved law. I love the Constitution. Bro, wait, please, bro. Do you mind if I join you? Wait, is there even a driver in there? That was really weird. No, so anyway, the reason I didn't stay in that field is because number one, I had like a 3.8 or a 3.9 GPA from undergrad. I graduated with high honors in undergrad. So I had like a 3.8, 3.9 GPA or whatever it was. And then I got like a 162 on the, and then I was like, oh shit, I got a good GPA. Maybe I can go to law school. And so I took the LSAT, just kind of cold took the LSAT. Didn't really study a lot for it, just kind of cold took it and got like a 162 or something, which is nothing amazing. It's like, you can't get into Harvard or Yale with a 162 LSAT. You need about a 172 to get into Harvard or Yale, but a 162 is still pretty good. It was, top, I don't know if it was top 25% or whatever it was. Good enough to get me into a top 100 law school like University of Miami Law School. So I had a really good GPA, got a really good LSAT. I was like, I want to kind of be more involved in politics and have a career in that as opposed to this IT field. Plus CCNA shit is hard, man. It was a fun career and stuff, but I don't know, man. CCNA is not necessarily not fun to learn, like, V4 IP addresses, V6 IP addresses. It's like, okay, this is sort of interesting and cool, but at some point it sort of just becomes like and then MAC addresses and blah blah. It's like, okay, whatever. I don't want to be like I understand these things, but like I don't want to be like a genius on it. It's a lot to learn. It's never ending. Right, Nam. It's like I learned, like, you learn about IP addresses like kind of first thing, right? MAC addresses and everything else like that, and then it just starts to go and get more complicated and more complex from there. And I'm like, dude, this is insane. Like, to me, it just wasn't as interesting as like politics and law. Plus, I thought that I could make more money in the long run, I suppose, as a lawyer. Even though probably not even true, especially when you take into account law school and student loans and like how much. I bet I could have made more as a career because, dude, once you get like CCNA certified, and then you start getting even more Cisco certifications, and you can get like hardcore engineering certifications from Cisco, a CCDP or. I can't remember what it was, but I remember the engineers that I was working under. And of course, I was like the baby Knox. I was like the baby knock guy. So I was like the low man on the totem pole. I was 23, 24 years old, just graduated from college. It's like, yeah, I had worked at actually internet service providers in the past. I had spent, so prior to, and this was actually a bigger internet company that I was working for after college. In college, and frankly, kind of in high school, sort of like senior year of high school, summer after high school, and then summers in college and stuff, I worked for another wireless internet provider where I started out just doing line of sight tests. And the line of sight test was literally I would go out to people's houses. I had a ladder that I drove around on the top of my car, and I would take this, and it was so funny. I had this car with like a ski rack on the top. It was a car with a ski rack on the top, and I put a ladder on there, and I would drive around to people's houses in the valley where I grew up, this huge valley. And we had like 5 or 6 towers, big, huge towers, throughout the valley, and I'd been taught where they were, and I would go to people's houses, take the ladder off of the top of the ski rack put the ladder up against their house, climb up on the top of their roof, go up on the roof with binoculars and look all around from the top of the roof and from different pots on the roof and try to see which towers that I could see, because for the type of wireless internet that we provided, it was like, was it 2.4 gigahertz or it was 5 or it was like 6.7 gigahertz. And like the higher gigahertz, the higher gigahertz wireless internet, especially when you're like 20 miles out, 30 miles out, like you have to have a direct line of sight. There can't be any trees in the way. There can't be another house in the way. Like you have to have a direct line of sight. And so I would go up and then I would report back to the office and I would say, hey, I'm at, 1212 Smith Lane. 1212 Smith Lane has a direct line of sight to Tower 3 and Tower 6. It's probably closer to Tower 6, but it does have a direct line of sight to Tower 3 and Tower 6. We have no line of sight to any other towers other than Tower 3 or Tower 6. And you're probably closer to Tower 6 here. And they'd write it down. Okay, good. We'll schedule an install on that one. Thank you. Next one. And then I'd report back. Okay, thanks. Meet the customer at the home. Say hi. Thanks. All right, I'm done here. The office will call you to tell you I think you've got line of sight. We're good. You're good on line of sight. Like I'll have the office call you and they'll schedule an install. And so I did that for like a year or a summer or two, and I was working with some guys at the office and stuff. And so then I started doing help desk stuff where I'd sit at the office and answer the phone call when people would call in that had the internet. And then I started doing installs. So I actually became an internet installer for wireless internet. And I had a big huge spool of Cat 5 wire. I had the RJ45 connector maker. I could make RJ45 connectors. I would go up on people's houses that already had line of sight. And then I would drill in these like satellite dish type things into the side of people's houses. We had these big wireless devices, these big wireless satellite dish type things, and I'd screw it in. I'd point it at the tower. I'd have my laptop. I'd literally have my laptop up on their roof. Have my laptop up on the roof. Thanks for the follow, CC Bean. Welcome. I'd have my laptop up on the roof, connected to those wireless satellite dish thing, aiming it at the tower, pointing it at the tower that we had line of sight to, and I would be on my laptop into the software, into the software for this wireless device thing, and then I would tune it, tune it in, get it tuned in, then lock it down, screw it in tight, and then I would run wire. I would run wire like RJ or Cat 5 wire. I would run wire all the way from that down into their house. I'd drill a hole through the side of their house, run the wire into their house. Make an RJ45 connector on the end of it. Plug it into the power source and whatever it needed. Set them up with a Wi-Fi router. And they would have that would be their high-speed internet, and we offered I think like 512 kilobits, or we'd offer like 1 or 2 meg down, 1 or 2 meg, which was like really good for the time, really good for the time. And I'd run speed tests, and I'd run packet loss tests, and we'd run ping. We'd set up ping, and then I would call the office and be like, hey, I just finished this install at, 1212 Smith Lane. Can you tell I'm connected to the tower, right? And they're like, yep, I can see you. And here, let me run a jitter test on you, and let me run a packet loss test on you, and we'd transfer files and be like, yeah, this customer's got a good connection. Good. Sign them up for a monthly payment for high-speed wireless internet. And so I had done that. I had done like line of sight tests. I had done help desk support, and I had done residential customer installs for high-speed wireless internet for a different wireless internet service provider during my college years. And so then when I graduated college and I took a year off before I went to law school, during that year, that's when I went and I worked for the bigger wireless internet company, where I was an actual NOC operator, and I just operated in the NOC, and that's kind of all I would go into work every day. I would sit down at the and I was on call too. That was the other thing that I had to do, was be on call.
Enjoy it if you want.
No, dude. No, you're good. You're good. So then, like, on weekends, like certain weekends, I'd be on call, and if like the hospital, dude, I was like the on-call guy for the hospital's internet. We had, and of course, I think hospitals maybe had backup internet too at the time or something. But again, this is 2010, and so there would be some times where I would be on the weekend or something, Friday night, Saturday night. And I'd start getting phone calls and emails and all sorts of stuff, and I'd have to either run in or boot up my work computer or whatever and then dispatch people. The field operators were on site too, and run out. They'd be climbing towers and working on routers and shit, like on the weekend, to try to get the frickin' hospital's internet back up while they were on backup internet or something. So it was wild, man. It was a lot of fun. But you can make a lot of money in that field if you become really expert as a network engineer, and you know how to build out internet infrastructure, and you know how to program routers and switches, and you know how to troubleshoot massive network infrastructure things. Like, that's not a bad way to go for a career. It's not easy though. It's not easy. I just remember, dude, these network engineers that worked there were so smart when it came to this stuff. Like, I couldn't believe how much they knew. The amount of knowledge they had was just stunning. Yo, CC Bean, what's up, CC Bean? Oh, sorry, let me read the rest of the chat. I've been just ranting here, guys. It's a lot to learn. It's never ending. That's why I got into software dev. It's more of like an art than a learning the cert thing. Yeah, I'm getting into some dev because of AI, ML. That's awesome. My army buddy climbed the Cisco cert chain and got hired by Google. No degree. He has CCNA, CCNP, CCNA security, Microsoft certs. Damn, how much is he making? I was a multi-channel LOS system operator in the army. Multi-channel LOS is line of sight? Multi-channel LOS system operator. Dude, that's freaking awesome, Num. I'd like to learn more about that. What kind of frequencies were you guys on? Do you guys know? Do you remember? Was it like 5 gigahertz or 6 gigahertz or like... Is that what Trump means when he says drill baby drill? What do you mean? Oh, damn, did you serve? I did not serve, no. I was just talking about a job I had before I went to law school. That sounds like a lot of fun. It was, Num. For a job, dude, Num, it was so much fun. Here's the thing, Num. It was a cool job, especially because, like, the alternative was, like, painting houses or, you know, working in the field or working on a farm or a ranch or pounding nails at construction or working for stonemasons, hauling rocks for stonemasons. It's like, dude, I'd much rather be in IT working on computers, even if I'm installing internet at people's houses, drilling holes in the side of their house, running wires and stuff like that, which is not easy physically. It certainly beats, you know, painting or construction work or farm and ranch work.
Sloth, they're still capturing it.
Plus, it was all technical. It was all computer based. I loved it. And plus, I was working with a bunch of other young guys. We were all interested in computers. We were all interested in tech. And, like, it was fun as hell. You did all that and you threw it all away for a stinking law degree. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, they probably had a redundant internet circus. Yeah, I'm sure they did. 2010 was a tough time. You had the worst of all in the White House. Oh, I know. Yeah, that was the Obama years. That was the Obama years. My LOS shelter was on the back of a Humvee. We had UHF and VHF radios. Dude, that's awesome. Very cool. Yeah, so that's the one thing I actually know how to do, that I actually have skills with, is like sort of IT, sort of internet, sort of networking type stuff. So like if the apocalypse ever happens, like obviously my legal skills are going to be worthless. But I do have at least some networking skills. I always think about that. Like, wow, if the apocalypse happens, like, what will I do? It's like, man, when if something bad happens, like COVID times 10, if COVID times 10 happens, like, you're gonna wish that you're like an engineer or a carpenter or a general contractor or something like that, as opposed to a lawyer. You know what I mean? I hope you're not actually voting for Trump. CC Bean, yes, I'm voting. PM, I'm working on my PLC search for machines as we speak. I will get to do all the programming for brand new machines, meaning giant factory operations. It's all coding and knowing electricity theory, and I can't wait to finish. That's the type of things nuke power plants. Dude, that's awesome, PM. That's freaking awesome, PM. Good for you, man. Hell yeah. I'm looking at a new job, a more static job that ain't all over the place. Awesome, American Patriot. Good luck, man. What are you doing right now, American Patriot? I don't even know. My job was providing satellite and LOS connections to command posts. The command posts were Drash tents that would jump to new locations depending on the front line. We'd break down everything and set it up in new locations. The LOS connections were to mesh network it with other command posts. Wow, interesting, Num. So like our military command posts would have both. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So our military command posts would have both. They would have both line of sight connections and satellite connections. I think that makes sense. You do want to have both, right? In case one goes down. Just like a hospital. Like hospitals need to have multiple internet connections. Monday I gotta work 1 p.m. to midnight. Fun. If the apocalypse happens, you should stream it. Oh, I would. Why would you ever vote for Trump? Policy reasons. He has better policies. Sheer Ponage. What up, Sheer Ponage? Yeah, my driver set me up to fail on that one for sure, Sheer Ponage. He drove us right into the frickin' thing.
Всем позывным. Легкую технику. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Плазма. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы построили казармы на базе Омега. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Пролог. Конец связи.
Yeah, the LOS connections were redundancy. If the SAT went down at the command post, they'd use the internet from other command posts. They'd go up to 23 miles away. It was cool if you were a nerd. That is cool. Yeah, 23 miles. 23 miles is pretty good. I can name lots, CC Bean. Unleashing American Energy, Drill Baby Drill. That massively benefited low and middle class with lower gas prices and lower inflation. I can tell you, not having wars going on around the world, driving up inflation, causing instability, that helps low and middle income class. Having security from China. That helps low and middle. Having lower government regulations so that we have higher growth and growing and increasing wages. Wages increasing the lowest for the low income middle class under Trump help because of lower taxes. And frankly, the Trump tax cuts benefited 85% of Americans. All received massive benefits from the Trump tax cuts. On and 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 on.
Guys, we got to take one of these main bases. They're pushing up on us too much.
Of course, free market. You know, free
They're
market.
splitting our front on like two ends between fuck here and Captain.
Free market capitalism has done more to help the low and the lowest, poorest people than any other economic ideology ever in the history of all of humanity. We all know that.
We could use some reinforcements.
Жатва 01. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Враг атакует базу «Плазма». Конец связи. Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Развернут парк легкой техники на базе «Пролог». Конец связи.
You good? Hey, yo, I got a plan for the right side. Bottom of the map.
What's your plan, soldier?
Жатва 01. Всем
See
позывным.
Goosar, bro?
Товарищи,
See that little
только
thing
что
right there?
потеряли базу «Ёлка». Конец связи.
You said bottom right?
Or, no, yeah. Look at Goosar. Look at Point Goosar.
Oh, I see what you're gonna do.
Yes, sir. So if you guys want to get a team getting over there, I'll work on that.
I'm heading over there right now, baby.
Alright, I'm going back for my helicopter, and then I'm gonna go hit Goosar.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Наши товарищи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Полевой госпиталь готов на базе Циксон. Конец связи.
Holy cow, dude. One of my YouTube shorts that I just put up. Is called Kamala Mad. It already has 10,000 views, 250 likes, over 60 comments in 1 hour. In 1 hour, I've already got that many freaking 10,000 views on that Kamala Mad one.
Wait, I might hit that point before
Наши товарищи
Goosar real
сообщили
quick.
о вражеской активности на базе «Плазма». Конец связи. Всем позывным.
Where's
Говорит
Goosar?
Жатва 01.
Where's
Вертолеты
Goosar?
могут выполнять посадку на точке Циксон. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Товарищи, мы только что потеряли базу Вермут. Конец связи.
Why can I not find Goosar?
Жатва 01. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Американцы захватили базу «Плазма». Конец связи.
Boys, what's going on here? They're pushing up on us like crazy.
Oh, there goes that plan.
Oh, right here. Yeah, you can't go. They can't go to Goosar. It's out of range.
Жатва 01.
I'm just
Всем
gonna go
позывным.
to.
Легкую технику можно получить
I'm
на
gonna go
базе
to this
Циксон.
military depot.
Конец связи. Динамо 03. Всем позывным. Мы займемся этим. Выдвигаемся к точке арена. Конец связи. Жатва 01.
Friendly UV, we're not friendly UV for
На базе
on the MIA.
Циксон. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Дополнительные припасы.
If they don't say anything over the radio, light 'em up.
Конец связи.
ISPdesign.ui. No, what's that? Deflux? No, what's that? I haven't used that.
Is that a friendly MI8 near M6 on? Light it up.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. Check this out. Top recent videos, first hour, 6,700. So we go to analytics. We go to...
I'm getting fucking chased!
not that, not that.
Мы взяли базу.
This, and you can see 10,000.
Мы взяли базу Вермут.
See more.
Конец связи.
These are my live. These are live views, and then you see this 10,000. Oh, I guess 6,000. I guess 10,000 total on this last hour. 10,000 views total. 6,000 of them are on this Kamala Mad one. Still 6,000, over 6,000 views in an hour on one video is really good. And then I had a couple other ones that got like 1,000. See, it's weird. Like YouTube, the YouTube algorithm is just so weird. It has topographical data, and you can plan out a wisp. Wow, Deflux stream. Deflux, why do you know about wisps? How do you know so much about wisps? Yeah, I forgot that they're even called wisps. I forgot that, yeah, wireless ISP is a wisp. Yeah, I remember talking about wisps all the time. How do you know so much about wisps? DDWRT. I should know what that is. I used to work in the field for small medium business, so we had some locations that had LOS internet, so we would set them up. Oh, nice, Deflex. Okay, cool. So yeah, you've worked with it just like I have then. Yeah, it's crazy that they're still. Wait, so Deflex, where were you at location wise where you were having to do this? Because I'm assuming like it's somewhat rural or what? What state or whatever?
Всем позывным. Только что установили ретрансляционную башню на базе Валеро. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Цистерна для дозаправки. Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Развернут парк тяжелой техники на базе Циксон. Конец связи.
Dude, what in the world, man? This game is so effed. It would be more like businesses that had many buildings. Oh, okay. Or like smaller outer kiosks and they wanted to get internet there, nothing big. Oh, okay. Right on. Wait, so Biden's plan is to increase all taxes and you're telling...
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Построен парк тяжелой техники на базе. Всем позывным. Жатва 01.
It's time we do something here, boys.
Захватил
I'm
базу.
working on it.
Пролог. Конец связи.
Yo, where's the heavy vehicle depot at Military Hospital?
This must be it right here.
I built one. I don't remember where they if they moved it or what, but
I'm gonna try to get a fucking. I'm gonna get a mobile command unit.
Yeah, the thing about CC Bean, what I would tell you.
Hey Mike, can I get a helicopter pickup? It's to your right,
What I would tell you, CC Bean, is that if you care about taxes on the low and middle class, vote Republican. Because with Democrats, what Democrats won't tell you, CC Bean, and what you're not being told, is that for what's going to happen is if the Democrats get the spending that they want, they have
Why are you
to.
guys hurting the friendly MI?
They have to massively increase spending on the, or they have to massively increase taxes
I think it's AI.
on the working classes and the middle class and the lower class. There's no other way to pay for it. Even if you did 100% taxes on the rich, like it's still not enough to pay for the spending that the Democrats want to do. So if you actually care about low taxes, vote Republican. Republicans keep taxes low on low income and middle classes and working classes. I don't know, maybe the... Am I close to a base over here?
Is somebody working on getting a command truck, or should I do it? Yeah, then I'm already on the way. I'm gonna fuck gear with it, you know, fuck gear. Fuck gear!
Oh, I forgot you can do this.
Or if you wanted to put it like northeast or northwest of Keck, it'll reach Keck, so we can try to take that. But I don't know if you're gonna make it that over there that day. I can. We'll see. We need to get this point first. We gotta kind of break up their fucking push on the fucking these objectives. Just going straight down the sides of the maps.
Hey brothers, anybody down for attacking Kaftan?
Get out, get a chopper probably.
Sixon's fully built up.
Doesn't look like an AUV taken off from coastal base Jotain.
Жратва 01, всем позывным. Мы только что установили ретрансляционную башню на базе Циксон. Конец связи.
Hey, we have a group of 3 moving to Kaftan right now, but we could use some more.
Get enemies gonna be flying over Monty. Hey, whoever's doing the command truck, you're still doing that, right? Yeah. I'm making my way through right now. Alright.
This must be it right here.
If not, I might be able to get one up soon. Yeah, I'm moving from military
Жратва
hospital
01,
going
всем
up
позывным.
here.
Враг атакует базу Игла. Конец связи. Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Ёлка. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы захватили передовой пост у базы Пролог. Конец связи.
Oh my gosh, I gotta use a tourniquet. I gotta use a tourniquet. That's a bad one. That's a bad wound. When you have to use the tourniquet and a bandage and a morphine, that's a bad one.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Теперь у нас новые казармы на базе Болеро. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Враг атакует базу Игла. Конец связи.
Dude, where the frick did that guy go?
You got him.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Вы под обстрелом на базе Игла. Конец
I almost
связи.
feel like I need to go south. Frick, I need to just find a vehicle. Alright, maybe I should just go back to my vehicle. Oh, 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 oh. Don't see him. Okay, if that's the landfill, where... yeah, it is south from the landfill, which is this way. Hey, Numb, are you also gonna bring up the fact that the bottom 50% of income earners already pays 0 in federal income taxes? Were you gonna bring that up to him? CC Bean, did you know that? Did you know that the bottom 50% of low income earners in the United States pay 0 in federal income tax? They actually get money back. They actually get money from their taxes. There it is.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Теперь у нас новые казармы на базе Вермут. Конец связи.
There it is. There it is. There's the flag. There's the flag. We're gonna have to flank though. We're gonna have to flank hard. What I think would be great what I think would be great is if our government operated the way it did up until the federal income tax, and we should get rid of the federal income tax. And I think the federal government mostly just basically was funded almost exclusively from import duties, tariffs, and what was their other source of... The federal government has a bunch of other ways to make money other than the federal income tax. You know, fees for different things, duties, tariffs.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Припасы сейчас можно запросить с базы Вермут. Конец связи.
Still someone on money.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Атакуют базу.
That's how you flank, boys, right there. That's how you flank. Oh, here we go. Here's another flank. Two more there. All right, now there should be just one left there. Yep, there he is. There he is.
Also, it's from there, but there's I believe there's mines by the heavy
All right, now I've killed. I think I've killed like 6 of them.
Выпил. Конец связи.
What are we pushing up the tank?
I don't know what our team's doing. I'm trying to get a push going on either for Cure or Keck.
Dude, honestly, we need to push them away from us. We need to push like Fakir or Captain.
Yeah.
We can have 2 friendlies at Fakir right now if you guys
3
want
more guys when it comes to Fakir. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on bringing,
They have nobody on this point right now.
where?
Back here. I'm on here
Okay.
by myself, capping it.
On my way, gamer.
I'm also on my way.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Топливо можно получить на базе Вермут. Конец связи.
You don't let them take control though. Whoever's there, I don't know if someone can defend that.
Всем позывным.
Армати.
Это Жатва 01. Вы под обстрелом на базе Игла. Конец связи.
This will be huge. We'll get this thing capped. This will actually help.
Жатва 01.
I don't know why I'm the only one capping
Только
stuff.
что установили ретрансляционную башню на базе Эфир. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Арена.
Oh, nice. I'm corporal. Nice. I'm corporal. Oh my gosh, are you guys ready for this? Here's another comment on my YouTube short, Kamala Mad. This must be one of those MAGA bubbles I've heard so much about. I'll find my own way out. Have fun.
Yeah, no, they're spawning heavy now.
Alright. Help's on the way, dear! I am also bringing help. And about time we had some coordination, dude. This game's been kind of a wreck since we took the other side of the map.
Yeah, I feel like recently a lot of the American players switched over to playing Russian because usually that's the team that sucks. And I just feel like a lot of them come over and they just don't build shit and don't communicate.
All the old Arma players play on the Russian team.
I never even played Arma before this, but I always join whatever team has the least amount of players, and like 90% of the time it's the Russians, so that's usually what I am.
Yeah.
Bro, I had 6 of them spawn on me in the 2-story. That was unfortunate.
6 of them?
Yeah, it's kind of gay that they spawn on the 2-story.
If we can keep kind of fucking with them on it, maybe we can start pushing other objectives.
Can we get a command truck over here?
Yeah, I just spawned.
Yeah, it's coming, but they took entree, so that kind of fucked us a little bit. I don't know why we lost that.
Who are we fucking?
If we get the command truck, we can still get it.
Yeah,
well, luckily I took Andre's, because if they took Tower and Entree, we wouldn't have a
Take a
signal there
left
anymore.
and then take my first right.
Конец связи.
Hey, don't get a command truck up. I've already got one.
I'm just kind of doing my own thing for the team. I'm helping them out. I can't believe nobody had ever capped that. Nobody's ever built the thing there, so I'm gonna cap that. I'll build a radio tower there.
Entree's hot, guys.
It'll help.
They got dudes there.
It'll really help towards the, if we ever. Wait, what's this?
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Вражеские силы.
Luckily I took Andre's beacon, or else we wouldn't have signal right now. I don't know why no one ever takes that. They just leave it, and it's like kind of key to getting signal.
Also not a real road.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Построены казармы на базе Эфир. Конец связи.
Yeah, that's insane, right, Num? It's like, so the government taxes us and takes our social security. Taxes us for social security, takes our money, and then they give it back to us when we're retired, and then they tax it again and take more of it when they give it back to us. Like, what the frick?
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Американцы захватили базу Тулан. Конец связи.
Already left, never mind.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Мы под обстрелом на базе. Секрет. Конец связи. Жатва 01, всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Болеро. Конец связи.
Hey, Del Bondo's beacon, they're gonna take it. We're gonna lose signal.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Наши товарищи захватили передовой пост у базы. Выпил. Конец связи.
Not this one, not the next one either, but then the one after that.
Жатва 01. Всем
Ryhad or Rehad, what's up, man? Welcome.
вражеской активности на базе Болеро. Конец связи.
Nearby storage is full? That cannot be right.
Yeah.
Всем позывным. Жатва 01. Враг захватил базу. Секрет. Конец связи. Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01.
That's crazy, Eric. Hey, so Eric, what kind of computer do you have, Eric? What's your like CPU and what's your graphics card and stuff? Num, watch CC Bean call you like a MAGA like overthrower insurrectionist because of that.
Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Теперь у нас новая ретрансляционная башня на базе Арена. Конец связи. Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Теперь у нас новые казармы на базе Пролог. Конец связи. Динамо 03. Всем позывным. Мы займемся этим. Выдвигаемся к точке Дымок. Конец связи.
See if we have enough supplies to build something else. 110. Is that going up, I wonder?
There's a battle.
Oh, it is. Here, let me I gotta take a bathroom break anyway. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. We'll see how many.
I'm en route. machine gun. Where are they at? On the base? Do we have any friendlies in the 2-story or not?
I believe there is friendlies in the two-story.
Yes, 2 of us. They're also in here with us.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу. Рабкор, конец связи.
You guys on the roof? Friendlies on the roof?
Friendly on the roof.
You got a friendly on that back side near the barracks?
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Мы под обстрелом на базе. Рабкор, конец связи. Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу. Пролог, конец связи.
Hey, friendlies in 2-story. Friendlies in 2-story.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Ёлка. Конец связи.
ETR on.
Friendly in 2-story.
Yeah, they're in the barracks right next.
You guys are still shooting at friendlies.
friendly and American Jeep coming down the hill.
How's Fakir going?
We almost got a cab.
Very good.
I'm gonna move the truck to a different base and we're gonna win.
Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. 400, almost 500 supplies now.
Вы построили казармы на базе Рабкор. Конец связи.
So...
I wouldn't even go in that 2-story. They're just gonna keep spawning in it. When they first spawn, they have like they're invincible for like 5 seconds.
Hey, you guys need to push that 2-story. Hey, after though, where do you guys want to take next? Keck? Nice, nice. Alright, I'm moving.
Наша цель захвачена на базе.
About time.
Let's just clear out the rest of them.
I think we got them all at Coastal Jotain.
Всем позывным.
No, yeah, that's ridiculous. Saying
Just kidding. There's enemy
saying
there.
that Trump tried to overthrow the government is ridiculous. It's like, no, Donald Trump challenged the election results. Donald Trump challenged the election results using constitutional processes and using legal arguments. Now, his legal argument about what Mike Pence couldn't do was obviously a bad legal argument, and that's why Mike Pence didn't do what Trump thought he should. If Mike Pence had done that, then he would have been likely shut down by the courts. So it's like,
Alright, Coastal
our
Jotain's clear
system
now.
worked. Our system worked how it's supposed to. Our system literally worked exactly how it's supposed to. So, like, what is the big deal? Oh, I forgot I had this gun.
Probably repair that BTR.
Yo, can I get like 4 dudes from fucking 3 dudes? Coastal. To roll me in this car. Go tank.
I'm bringing the command truck down. I gotta refuel.
Friendly,
friendly,
friendly, go shoot.
Yo, when one of you guys BTRs are fueled up, can y'all head up to Joe Tank?
Well, it's actually okay. So it's 11 a.m. on the East Coast. So the Sunday shows have played.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Легкую технику можно получить на базе Арена.
Hey, BTR's at Coastal Jotain. There is south of you down the road. There is a 50 cal Jeep waiting for you. He just killed us.
Wow, we're doing pretty well here now. 3, we have 4. They have 3.
Yeah, we just drove right through and blew it up.
Cool.
We still don't have that one though.
Hey, Nefarious Cows and I are heading to Keck with a mobile.
Copy. I'm about to get a helo up at main base. Maybe a gunship. Yeah, I'm gonna get a gunship up at main base if anybody wants to spawn.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе Вермут. Конец связи.
Gunship taking off from main. Anybody need to pick up?
Negative, but I do need a distraction over toward Keck.
Well, if I can get a gunner, we can accomplish that. I'll wait here at main for like 1 or 2 minutes and I'm gonna take off.
Oh, I'm gonna have to turn left right where those guys are. Shoot. Got him! Got him!
Alright, taking off.
Angry Sensei, you like that? Oh shit!
Every president Nick.
I guess that's karma. I guess that's karma, isn't it, guys? I guess that's karma. Luckily, I built this little base up.
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Мы под обстрелом на базе Ёлка. Конец связи.
Alright, I'm gonna try to land at Monty, pick up someone to be my gunner, hopefully.
Angry Sensei, you like that? Angry Sensei, you like that? Wow, dude.
Alright, anybody want to be a gunner in a helicopter?
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Враг атакует базу Багир. Конец связи.
I should just stop. I should just stop and clear out this checkpoint, really is what I should do. but I'll just blow through it again. There should only be like a couple of guys now. Since I killed at least one or two. Although maybe the guy that I ran over got back up. Cool, Num. Thank you, Num.
Anyone can do my head at the old one. I'm gonna pick up some guys. Hopefully, if you guys stay there, I'll come pick you up right now.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу. Вермут, конец связи.
Yeah, I'm fighting for my life on Nika right now, bro. They're mad heads here. There's BTO.
Be advised, they're capping Chotain and they're capping the hole too.
I'm heading on the mall.
I'm at the mall. Pick up, and then we'll pick up, and I can drop off, or you guys can be gunner.
Sounds good. You better at circle flying or strafing?
Всем позывным.
Circle.
Мы только что
Okay, solid
потеряли
bet.
базу Йока.
Especially because this lag is so bad.
At Lamul, the Humvee has fucked off into the woods.
Safe to land?
I wouldn't land just yet. I would keep circling just in case they got that 50 up. Still taking shots down here too.
Is that the 50?
That's me lighting up with an NSV at their Humvee. AI I've got here doing a pretty good job.
TV chasing me.
Lead him over the field. You see the direction of the treasures? Lead him over that.
Mikey bucked off.
Alright. These AI are shooting at something for sure.
I see him, he's coming back. Coming from the east.
I am glitched in the camo net.
Flanking! Flanking!
He was coming back on the right now.
Yes, I did. If I'm able to take this out in cap on my own, that would be insane. I've done it before.
Мы взяли базу. Секрет. Конец связи.
Let's just push in and take him out.
Who's down there on fire? Yeah. God bless Arma AI.
What the how, dude? That guy just survived a headshot.
What's up?
You got a helicopter in a Nika. Pretty sure you're on a fact here.
What was that? Alright, I got a gunship up, got 2 gunners. If you need support, let me know. I was thinking about it.
You know, can you come and Nika so we can take this and cut it?
Whew. Got a couple more right there.
Alright, I'm coming. The garage promise you.
Do another flanking maneuver here.
I think Levy cuts him off, not it. Not Nico.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Nobody ever comes and gets these ones and caps these, and it's like, no, you actually need these and you want to connect them and stuff because it helps you with your defense. It helps you maintain communications in a defensive spot. It helps you. I think it helps you it gets you additional. If you got everything up and connected and stuff, I think it gets you more supplies than you otherwise would. Sergeant, baby! Oh, dude! Right as soon as I got Sergeant, let me back at it. Let me back at him.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Враг атакует базу. Секрет, конец связи.
Oh, and I'm dead. Oh well, I got Sergeant, boys. I got Sergeant. I still want to go cap that.
Жатва 01, всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Улан. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Парк легкой техники построен на базе «Выпил». Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Наши товарищи сообщили о вражеской активности на базе «Факир». Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Топливо можно получить на базе «Выпил». Конец связи. Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Вы под обстрелом на базе Тулан. Конец связи. Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Можно получить тяжелую технику на базе СКМ. Конец связи.
We're back in the fight, boys. We're back in the fight. There's one little punk down here.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Товарищи, вы только что потеряли базу Тулан. Конец связи.
There must be another. Oh shit! Yeah, there's another one there. I'm not capping because he's still here, or at least one or maybe two.
Yeah, whoever's in that command check on the board, they know you're coming. They saw you.
Oh, is he still shooting at my heli, dude? Is he shooting at my heli?
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы Мы захватили передовой пост у базы. Дымок. Конец связи.
I'll fly and get supplies, I guess. I can do that pretty easily. Thankfully I landed this thing in a safe spot, barely.
He's on the two-story. Huey incoming. I got him pinned. Move up. Move up on the two-story. I got him pinned.
Second, I'm moving the command truck.
Жатва 01, все позывные. Вертолетная площадка теперь есть на точке. Валеро. Конец связи.
I blew the engine, dude. I blew the rotor, bro. What are you? Were you here getting supplies or what? Bro, What were you doing
Мы
here?
захватили передовой пост у базы Улан. Конец связи.
I wish there was a vehicle here. Oh, there is. Is that yours? Is that yours?
Всем позывным. Это Жатва 01. Припасы сейчас можно запросить с базы Болеро. Конец связи.
Hey gentlemen, how's Kaftan
Жатва
going?
01. Всем позывным. Враг атакует базу Факир. Конец связи. Всем позывным. Говорит Жатва 01. Развернут парк легкой техники на базе Болеро. Конец связи.
Elba Jotain. Coastal Jotain, the cabinet.
I think there should be enough supplies to build a tower out here, and then
Это Жатва 01. Под обстрелом на базе Факир. Конец
we'll
связи.
be fully rocked and loaded. Oh shit! Here's the enemy.
Враг атакует базу Омега. Конец связи.
Oh, missed him. Oh shit! Oh man. I gotta call it. We're gonna watch. Let's see what Sunday